All right, third annual Minnesota Greatest Get Together is going to be out here. We're in the pasture, and we are going to have a big tent, you know, like the normal tent we've had the last couple years. Big tent set up out here, and we'll have some short presentations in the morning. Anne-Marie Journey, the bug lady, will be back. Everybody enjoyed her. Then have some just quick soils talk for the whole group. And then we're going to break out, and on one side of the tent is going to be the row crop. And, you know, why are we doing cover crops? What's the point? Is the planter ready for soil health, fertility management, weed management, what failures to expect, things like that. And off the other end of the tent will be your livestock, big and small livestock, how to establish pastures, species to use, how to move fence lines, when to move fence lines, how do you know what's going on with your pasture, all sorts of stuff like that. Fencing, if you want fencing talk. Them are open platforms, and so it's not going to be just a presenter yammering away for 40 minutes. It's going to be an hour of, hey, you know, Bob, what did you do on your place? Well, I've tried some of this, you know, and this is what worked. All right, great. Anybody else care to jump in, you know, that kind of platform. And so just get that conversation rolling, just farmer to farmer, talking, figuring stuff out, having a good time. And I think it's going to be a fantastic. At noon, we're going to have lunch and get the heck out. Get off my property. I got work to do. Let's go. And so if you, on the way in the door, if you say soil health is awesome, or you give me $20, entrance is free. And so that's a pretty good deal. It was fun in the past. You know, last year you had Rick and Brad and Jordan and Dustin and a bunch of guys just went off and sat at this truck there for a few minutes and had some beers and solved a lot of world problems. And that's what it's all about. So in 5 years from now, when this thing is just a massive event, and it can be the thing of, hey, you guys going to John's this year? And you're like, of course. Like, how would you not? Like, who would miss that? But it just become an event that guys can just hang out, visit, learn, and work with each other and solve problems, and you know how it goes. And if you've got an event coming up or you know one, hey, put it in the comment section below so other people can see it. And like Sustainable Farmers Association of Minnesota, they have so many pasture walks and so many awesome events this summer. Check them guys out in Minnesota Soil Health Coalition. If you become a member with them guys, you get a reduced rate to see like Ray Archuleta and Gabe Brown at one, and I think Dave Brandt was on there too, all at one event. And so you save like $100 off an admission for that event. All right, guys, some big changes coming to the channel here, and this garage project is one of them. You can see we're getting it cleaned out. It's kind of fun. We got a lot of Grandpa's old stuff. You got the 4 runners from an old log thing we're gonna get rebuilt, the wife and I. The old roller mill, some more horse stuff, a plow and some rigging for horses. And next door we put away a Christmas sleigh. It looks exactly like a Santa sleigh. A lot of great little finds, but this shed is coming down. And right out there we got a couple 100 ton of rock, so we can do a good subcut and pour some concrete and put up a new shop. And the old hay accumulator grapple for the hay loft, where it lifted it up by rope and then it took it out. So kind of fun seeing all the old treasures in here. But yeah, so the cowbrella. So we welded up quick a 20 by 40. So we're 20 wide, 40 long, put it on the wagon running gear, and it's an 80% mesh. It turned into a comedy show, because originally both the back and the front were supposed to have that equal kind of angle to it, and we just welded it to the old wagon bracket so we can easily take it off this running gear because it's not a permanent thing. We're gonna add to this and change it so it can be a summer winter. But the wind was blowing so hard with the crawler loader chained to it over there and the 4430 just having it sit on the pallet forks over here. When we lifted it up in the air, it wasn't, hey, get the tape measure and see how square we are. It was, holy crap, weld this thing up quick before it gets tore down. And so, yeah, that was, there's a little loving going on. I don't think she's quite ready. But, oh, there's Dad driving by with old Smokey. But it works absolutely wonderful. Works wonderful. It gets them out of that just intense sun. So I got the grain drill on. I'm just doing a couple bags to calibrate, and we'll go see what we're working with. But you can see, so on top of the hill here is this kind of just granular sand, and that's why this is up here, to try and get manure up here. So this is my variable rate manure spreader, and then at the end of the field, right over the thing where the truck's just kind of going by, at the end of the field there, from that draw to the road, it just gets hard clay, and so two very different fields within the same quarter mile. And so I got that mixed in there. We're just going to do a few acres up on top of this hill to start getting some biomass up here and trying to build this soil. So that's what it looks like. And I saved the bag so we could read the tag, but it's been in the rain. We got the German millet, sorghum sudan, oats, buckwheat, sunflowers, vetch, and then a couple other things that the tag is missing, and cowpeas. And so let's get that in the ground and see how that turns out. Sheep, pork,
when he rolls up his sleeves, he ain't just putting on the Ritz.
God is an awesome God.
There's thunder in his footsteps, lightning in his fists.
God is an awesome God.
Well, the Lord wasn't joking when he kicked him out of Eden. It wasn't for no reason that he shed his blood. His return is getting close, so you better be believing. God is an awesome God. My God is an awesome God. He reigns from a heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. My God is an awesome God. He's an awesome God. When the sky was starless and the void of the night,
God is an awesome God.
well, he spoke into the darkness and created the light.
God is an awesome God.
Judgment and wrath he poured out on Sodom. Of mercy and grace he gave us at the cross. I hope that we have not too quickly forgotten. God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from a heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from a heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. is an awesome God. He reigns from a heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He's an awesome God.